Hello, Teacher Ray here. I'm back to answer another of your HAWO group class teaching questions. Notice anything different about that introduction? I usually open with something more like, Hello, Teacher Ray here. I'm back to answer another of your HAWO group class teaching questions. Yay! Do you feel the difference? I feel different. My blood is pumping, my heart is beating faster, and I feel, well, happy. Some of you may wonder how I achieve this level of perkiness. Well, one of our fellow HAWO teachers wondered the same thing. Here's the question. I've noticed that I'm not perky in class. How can I do that? My voice is very boring, and I feel silly sometimes if I try to be perky. Please help. There are so many things that go into a person's mood and attitude. I'm not quite sure where to begin. Being perky, happy, upbeat, whatever you want to use to describe having an energetic and positive attitude, probably starts with reducing any stressors that can interfere with that attitude. So tip 1 to a perkier, more upbeat teacher. We should do everything in our power to reduce the stresses of online teaching by being fully prepared for our lessons and having backups for emergencies. For example, I have 2 desktop computers, a laptop, I have power backups, I have extra headsets, I have an extra mouse, I have 2 internet services. Yes, so many backups make me feel like I can just get in the lesson and have fun. There are several articles on the HAWO Homeroom blog that can help with teacher preparation of all kinds, from lesson prep to backups to getting to class on time. All of these things will reduce your stress and make a happier teacher. This leads directly to tip number 2, which our HAWO Homeroom blog can also help us with: self-care. Meli has written 2 articles on the topic of offline self-care, offline self-care tools for online teachers, and no-cost offline self-care techniques for online teachers. Both articles relate self-care directly to teacher energy and mood, which makes perfect sense. I mean, one can't expect to be full of life online if their physical and emotional needs are not being met offline. Oh, you can find these articles and more by clicking on the links below this video. Tip number 3. Although this teacher clearly states that acting perky makes them feel silly, do it anyway. I mean, really, smile even when you don't feel like it. Cheer even though you're not having any fun. Laugh even though you don't really think that it's funny. The more you act perky and upbeat, the more natural it will become, and the more perky and upbeat you'll feel. This is the fake it till you make it strategy. You've probably heard that before. I have many more tips about being energetic and positive. But really, the best thing I can say is that the more we do it, the more we feel it. Smiling and laughing makes us feel positive. It's a basic feedback loop. What one puts in, or out, one gets back. So the more positive energy and emotion you put out, the more you'll feel. As for those other tips, I found an article on the Resilient Educator website that seems to include everything else that I wanted to share here. So why repeat the same thing, right? Go to this website. I'm going to put the link below, all right? And read this article, Surefire Tips to Maintain a Positive Outlook in the Classroom. Now, some of these are obviously for offline classes, but they work. They work pretty much in any type of classroom. So I highly suggest going through and reading some of these. And now it's time for wrap up. To summarize, the best tips for becoming a perkier, upbeat, and more energetic and positive teacher are to always be prepared, take good care of yourself, and act energetic and positive until you start to feel energetic and positive. As HAWO GC teachers, we all want to provide our students with a classroom atmosphere that promotes learning and student engagement. That classroom atmosphere is greatly influenced by the teacher's energy and attitude. The more fun the teacher is having, the more fun the students are going to have. And fun, or engagement, equals learning. So I want to thank this teacher for not only asking such a meaningful question, but also for modeling the value of self-reflection for HAWO GC teachers. This teacher reviewed the lesson recordings and saw something that she would like to improve. That's self-reflection. Thank you and good job. Do you have a question about improving your classroom atmosphere? Or something that came up during your own self-reflection? Click on the survey link below this video and submit your question to Ask Teacher Ray. See you next time. Goodbye. Smile. Don't smile. Oh, no. Hello, I'm what? Oh my gosh, I can't even do it. Oh my goodness, I'm not perky.